Okay, so this is my OBS overview for my final portfolio. So we'll start it off with the Halloween MailChimp, which is right here, and it's pretty simple, just with about like details about the party, with a little bit of blurring near the edges, and then with the link to the party form. Second of all, we go down, and it's our Poppy vector, which is right here. Um, and it's basically what we just did in class, except it has like one or two more layers, and there's more bumps along the edges. So I just followed the instructions, and it was quite simple to make. Then we have our winter sales, which is right here, and we can see that I put images of the items that were on sale, and then with links to what was below. So that's the link to the item, and that was sent out. And then we go down, it's the Black Friday sales. This one was a more, I think, kind of not complicated, but more buttons, I guess, compared to the first two. So more detail as well. So there's images of some actual things, but these didn't have actually links to the products because I just got them off of Google. Um, but there is a link here that does send it to a random clothing brand. And yeah, and then get that out of the way. We have the NHL predictions. Um, and I don't have the Excel sheet for this right now because it was on my other computer and I wasn't able to log in on my Google account. But I did just follow the instructions here, so mine was quite similar to Dr. Aloka's and other students, and I didn't use much variation compared to other students. But it was effective. The predictions, I'm pretty sure, were pretty close to being correct for lots of the players. Yeah, and then we have my first Photoshop. So this Photoshop here, I really like Star Wars, and what I wanted to do is just kind of make a battle because I've always wanted to play, let's say, a video game or watch a video on Star Wars where there's space fight scenes, and that was kind of the inspiration behind it. And I put these two plants back here. They're not really to scale, but I wanted them to be able to be prominent, as well as having three ships on each side for each team. Um, and there's also a bunch of blaster fire in the middle and one ship like exploding. This one was quite simple to make. Just put a starry background, and reuse the remove background feature on Photoshop. My next one is using Illustrator, and I have a passion for F1, so I did like an older F1 style car, and basically um, I got a picture or a drawing, sorry, of someone else who made one of these and uploaded it, and I put this as my background, and then form the lines around that to kind of follow it. And for the wheels, how I made it so there's like these two half lines. There's a tool on Illustrator that lets you like delete the corners. So that's what I did for this one and this one. And yeah, and then I also made sure to curve the line. So there's also a tool there that lets you do that. Uh, there was a background on this, but I decided not to export it because it took away from the actual creation. The next Illustrator one is a popsicle, and my idea here was just a summer day dripping popsicle. I tried to make these lines like the dents, like the engraves in the popsicles that you see. Not sure why I put sprinkles. They're not very common on popsicles, but I just decided to add it as a nice little touch. And there's the two flavors there, with the popsicle stick and then the flowing down of the melting popsicle. And then my last one here was Photoshop, and it's a business card that I have for my business. So just like the winter sales, it's for that business. So everyone who gets an order will get one of these thank you cards. And this outline here, just got that from Google. This um, this logo on the bottom left and bottom right, I made it, and then just the Instagram tag, and put these all together and got rid of the background on these two Pokemon from online. And then the last thing is the site that I made as a group with Alex and TJ, and we're doing it on Supercell, so which is a game development team, and we both kind of focused on three different games. Um, so we can click here for the Brawl Stars one, and I didn't make this. I believe it was Alex, and he puts videos here that he went through, watched them to make sure that they were good guides for the current kind of strategies in the game. And then TJ went through Clash of Clans, and he found this video here that's very helpful for all the bases that you can have. And then lastly, the one I did, I found a popular deck that you could that people use. It's the number one deck, and I put down the strengths and the weaknesses of this deck. Um, yeah, and uh, yeah, and that is it for my final portfolio. Thank you.